All right, y'all gonna have to forgive me, but I'm about to get on my soapbox for a second. So, DC Comics, just ahead of the theatrical release of The Batman, is releasing 9 variant covers of various Batman universe comics, all inspired by the gritty look of Mark Reeves' new Dark Knight Adventure movie. Now, the comics that they'll be using are Batman, which is number 121. I'll get to give you the issues as well. So it's Batman 121, Batman Killing Time number 1, a new book debuting, Batgirls 4, Detective Comics 1056, Batman the Knight number 3, Catwoman 41, Justice League 74, Nightwing 90, and Harley Quinn number 13. Now, I understand and I get the fact that they're doing it with the Batman books, but do we really need a Batman themed variant cover for the Justice League book? And you're going to spend all this time and effort getting Nightwing out of the shadow of the bat, proverbially, but we're going to throw Batman on his cover? Like, come on. Like, the marketing department at DC needs to bring it down a notch. Like, I wouldn't mind a nice ad on the back of the issue. That's great. You know, I'm used to seeing that. That's cool. But when I go to buy my issue of Harley Quinn and it's Batman plastered all over it, it's like, what? I just don't understand, you know, like they did it last month with Peacemaker. I just don't understand why DC is really trying to force the movies down their throats. I mean, we're going to see them, whether they are great or not. We're going to see them. But, I mean, DC, let's bring it down a notch, okay? Just a little bit. Y'all doing too much. But then that's my soapbox. That's just how I feel. Ladies and gentlemen, blurs and nerds, freaks and geeks, this is Do You Speak Geek? Welcome everyone. Welcome back to the pod. This is Do You Speak Geek? It is the podcast where we bring you all the latest and greatest in news and reviews inside of the geek realm. This is episode 108. Shout out to y'all who have come back to listen to your boy. And if you have just joined us for the first time, welcome to Do You Speak Geek? Thanks to all the new subscribers, any new followers, new fans. Welcome to the family, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming along this ride with me and listening to your boy. Y'all know where the fire is at, so come pull up a seat, get you a s'more or something. Yeah, anyway. Shout out to all the podcast outlets out there, especially Spreaker. That is the home team. But wherever you get your podcast, please be sure to search for Do You Speak Geek and give us a subscribe. I'd appreciate that. DoYouSpeakGeek.com, the central hub for everything DYSG, and I mean everything. We got blogs, we got merch, we got photos, we got videos, we got more stuff coming along the way, so keep your eyes peeled on DoYouSpeakGeek.com. Follow us on social media, Facebook at DYSGFB, Twitter at DYSG_tweets, and Instagram and TikTok at Do You Speak Geek. If you all are following us on Instagram, we are right now gearing in. We are in the month of February, and it is 28 days of Black cosplay. The boy Dono is killing it right now with his picks. So if you are not hip to the game, then you need to hop on that. Hit that follow button on Instagram at Do You Speak Geek so you can see the dopeness. That is the Prince Dono giving y'all 28 days of Black cosplay. YouTube, the only place where you can find the Dono and Daddy Show. Please be sure to like, subscribe, Hulk smash that bell for all notifications, and leave comments. We want to know what you guys think. We recently dropped our February edition of First Friday Fights. We have Wonder Woman versus Hela. It's Themyscira versus Asgard. So check that out. Let us know what you think in those comments, people. All right, we did get one big story this week. I told y'all this was going to happen before Veer Mahan came to Raw, and it happened. So let's go ahead and do what we do about this time, people. Let's speak geek.
Suit up.
I wanna be the very best.
Talk nerdy to me.
All right, we got reviews coming at you at rapid fire. Dying Light 2, Stay Human. Dope game, ambitious zombie adventure game that's packed with top-notch parkour, an awesome open world, and every painful bug in the book. So, we'll get those patched up, but yeah, it's definitely still a dope game. Sifu, this is my one right here. Brutal learning curve and unique structure that requires you to beat it in just one lifetime are significant barriers to overcome, but on the other side, it is truly one of the best modern action games around, so please check this one out. It is a dope game. Moonfall. The big ideas in Roland Imature's Moonfall are presented in the most rote and unimaginable fashion. Instead of disaster that feels like an enormous spectacle supported by broad emotions, it plays out like a mechanical reaction of much better films, some of them by Image himself. So this one, see it if you can. If you don't, you're not missing anything. Raising Dion Season 2. Now, we already knew this was going to slap. Offers a better paced, visually enhanced story, resulting in a solid follow-up to its predecessor season. So, we're definitely going to be binging that one around here. Let us know what y'all think. Pam and Tommy, the premiere of this crazy show. It's a raucous and sobering reframe of the celeb sex tape scandal that gives you surprisingly new context to the people behind the story. So, if you all want to know more about Pam and Tommy and this sex tape that pretty much broke the world, check the series out on Hulu. And last, we have Catwoman Hunted. It proves Selena Kyle hardly needs Batman around to have a good time. This new DC Universe movie releases benefits from a strong, effective script and a talented voice cast, and explores a jewel heist gone terribly wrong. But above it all, it succeeds in merging DC's superhero universe with a strong anime aesthetic, resulting in a globe-trotting adventure that strong echoes of Cowboy Bebop and Lupin III. It's not bad company to be in. Good job there, DC. So check that one out too if y'all get a chance. That's coming out this week. All right, y'all. I didn't think it would ever happen, but it has happened. Rockstar finally has confirmed Grand Theft Auto 6 is in development. Hot damn. After rumors and reports, Rockstar has confirmed it's working on a new Grand Theft Auto game and said that it's well underway. In a new press release, a Rockstar spokesperson wrote, "With the unprecedented longevity of Grand Theft Auto 5, we know many of you have been asking us about a new entry in the Grand Theft Auto series. With every new project we embark on, our goal is to always significantly move beyond what we have previously delivered. And we are pleased to confirm that active development for the next entry in the Grand Theft Auto series is well underway. We look forward to sharing more as soon as we are ready, so please stay tuned to the Rockstar Newswire for official details. On behalf of our entire team, we thank you for all your support and cannot wait to step into the future with you." Now, as for the game itself, Rockstar isn't saying any more right now or committing to when it will say more. Previous reports have said that the initial version of GTA 6 could be smaller than GTA 5, with updates used to build it over time. Other reports say the game will return to a Miami-inspired Vice City, and some other fans think Rockstar snuck the first screenshot into the GTA Trilogy remasters. I've seen that screenshot. I don't think that's it. Last year, Rockstar patented a new system of NPC navigation, which some believe will be used in the next GTA. The system is designed to make more realistic traffic behavior, creating more lifelike road users, with a particularly view to making it useful in a multiplayer networking gaming community. This will be the first modern GTA game released after the departure of Rocksteady co-founder Dan Houser, who helped write all the GTA games from 2 to 5. as well as the Red Dead series, Bully, and Max Payne 3. His brother Sam Houser remains on the project. I'm just happier than a pig in slop that we finally have some news about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have been waiting for almost 10 years just to hear a snippet that it's gonna be made, and we finally have that. Now, granted, by the time this game comes out, we will have definitely eclipsed 10 years since a Grand Theft Auto game, but I am definitely willing to wait. I am a patient man. When it comes to things like this, you really don't have a choice because they're gonna come out when they come out. But definitely sense that they're gearing up for something pretty major here. And with all the speculation and rumors floating about, whether they're fan made or developer made, that first trailer is going to be everywhere. And yo, I can't wait. Let's go. GTA 6, let's get it. All right, y'all, let's hop into my favorite portion of the show. Y'all know the vibes. Source Wall.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Behold the source wall.
Can you read, my son?
Well, that depends.
There is nothing wrong with reading a story and looking at the pictures.
Enough said, Stan. Let's hop right into it. The pull list this week: Devil's Reign number 4, New York Under Siege. Wilson Fisk, dully elected mayor of New York, has broken. Whatever shred of decency that may have left him is gone entirely now. And with an army of supervillains at his command, the Kingpin has set his gaze upon everyone the heroes of the Marvel Universe holds dear. But even the Kingpin is unaware of the magnitude of danger he has put the city, its citizens, and even himself with his war against the city's superheroes. Be careful there, Fisky. You're gonna be biting off more than your big ass can chew. Oh boy, I'm sorry. Fat boy joke. I can do that. I'm a big boy too. Check that one out. The Scorched 2. The Scorched have land in Russia and they are on the hunt. What horrific experiments have taken place behind the facade of an old military base? And what have those experiments created? Yo, The Scorched is a dope book. Ty McFarlane, you beautiful genius, you. Thank you so much for this one. This was dope. Check this one out, y'all. Absolutely. I Am Batman number 6. Jace Fox's baptism by fire as Batman during Fear State was the first step toward his great challenge, a relocation to the Big Apple. Joining his mother and sisters in the move as they arrive to the city, Jace will find new adventure, a rekindled love, and terrifying new adversaries as Empire's state of mind begins. Yo, we got a Batman in New York, son. You know what I mean? Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be having on his Timbs. He's gonna be eating glizzies. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be rocking, New York fitted instead of the cow. You know what I mean? It's gonna be dope, son. It's gonna be fire. Secret X-Men number 1. When the Shi'ar Empire faces an unexpected threat, they must call upon the X-Men. Team co-captains Sunspot and Cannonball must lead Marrow, Tempo, Forge, Banshee, Strong Guy, Armor, and Boom Boom on a secret mission to save Empress Zandra. Wait, aren't those the X-Men? Aren't those the mutants who lost the election? Let's see what happens here. And finally, we have Hardware Season 1, number 4. And last, we have Hardware Season 1, number 4. With Curtis overseas and the heat closing in back in Dakota, Hardware's associate, accomplice, Tiffany, faces a dangerous situation and a difficult choice. This is slapping so hard. I'm telling y'all, yo, Milestone don't miss, y'all. I keep telling y'all, Milestone is not missing. These books are dope. All those picks can be found at your local comic book store, so please, this Wednesday for New Comic Book Day, Source Wall Wednesday, pick up these books at your local comic book store. Let's watch this.
Watch this, y'all.
Thunder! Thunder!
Lannister always pays his debts.
Whoa, dude. I am the villain of the story.
All right, peeps, I got one piece of news right here. Scream 6 officially announced. Scream 6 has been officially announced by Paramount and Spyglass, with the team behind Screams last year returning for an incredibly successful release. Production is expected to begin this summer, with James Vanderbilt and Guy Busick writing the script, as reported by The Hollywood Reporter. Matt Benelli-Alpin, a member of the directing trio Radio Silence, and Ty Gilbert will return to direct. Vanderbilt, a member of the Project X Entertainment production company, will produce Scream 6 alongside Paul Nilstein and William Chirac. Executive producing will be series creator Kevin Williamson along Spyglass's Gary Barber and Peter Olentegero, plus Radio Silence member Chad Valea. Spyglass and Paramount said in a statement, "We are tremendously grateful to the fans around the world who enthusiastically received our film. We can't wait for audiences to see what Radio Silence writers James and Guy and Project X have in store for our Woodsboro family." So apparently Scream 5 was dope. I mean, shout out to my man Crazy 8 the Great, big fan. He said that it was a very good movie. So I'm gonna have to give it a try, man. Like, seriously, because if it's that good, I mean, you know, I'm an 80s baby, so I was definitely in my teens when the Scream movies were out. I saw them in theaters. They were pretty dope at the time, but, you know, some things you kind of grow out of, and I kind of grew out of Scream, but, you know, maybe it is dope. So I'll check it out and see what we have going on with this 6th film coming out soon. So, yeah, let's hop into Thumb Life.
Peace, love, and video games!
It's on like Donkey Kong.
That man is playing Galaga.
Alright gamers, now not to be outdone by Xbox, Sony came with a clapback from hell. Sony Interactive Entertainment to acquire Bungie for $3.6 billion. Now, it has been reported that Sony has entered into an agreement to acquire Bungie. It was announced earlier this week. According to the announcement, the deal is for $3.6 billion. According to the acquisition closing, Bungie will function as an independent subsidiary of Sony Interactive Entertainment. The wording of the announcement also seems to indicate that Bungie will continue to publish itself and be able to determine what platforms its video games will be on. Bungie is best known as the creators of Halo, but since becoming an independent studio have focused their efforts on Destiny, a live service first-person shooter RPG where players can explore the galaxy as Guardians of Light. The company is also working on a new IP, and it's also rumored that they are working on their own streaming service. All this was occurring before Sony was going to buy them. Yo, this all... And what's crazy, man, it's like these companies are getting bought out by the console. Like, there's a whole new console war out now. It's not like who has the best console. It's like what console company now holds more companies underneath it. It's like, it's almost like we got two, you know, it's like we got Thanos over here, we got Darkseid over here, and they're both trying to acquire these armies to battle each other. And yeah, I'm here for it. Let's go. I'm definitely down. Oh man, it's gonna be dope to see what happens, because if they put Halo on PlayStation, you know how mad those Xbox fanboys are gonna be. Oh my god, I can't wait for the laughter. I cannot wait. Oh man. All right, moving on. The Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League reportedly delayed until 2023. Now, Rocksteady's next DC game, Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League, has been pushed back. As reported by Bloomberg, the upcoming Suicide Squad game has been pushed back a year after initially announcing a 2022 release. Warner Bros. Games is gearing up for several releases for this year, including Hogwarts Legacy and Lego Star Wars. Now, back in my less mature youth, I would hear stories like this and be completely pissed off. Because I'm waiting for this game, waiting for the game, we're getting close, and then it gets pushed back. But now that I've become a more seasoned, a more veteran player, I realize now that companies like Rocksteady and even Rockstar, as mentioned before, and other companies as well, when games get pushed back, it's because they're trying to make it absolutely perfect. And with a company like Rocksteady, with the rep that they have, if it gets pushed back, trust me, it's for a damn good reason. So Rocksteady, from me to you, take all the time you need. Make sure it is perfect. Because what we don't need is another Cyberpunk 2077 situation. I'll just say that. Now, let's speak technical for a moment.
Technically speaking,
Your technological advancements
1.21 gigawatts!
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Now, technically speaking, Facebook lost users for the first time ever. Facebook has experienced its first quarterly decline of daily users in 18 years. Dang, Facebook been around for 18 years? Dang. Facebook legal? The company revealed in its latest financial results that it lost 1 million daily users, dropping from 1.929 billion in the 3 months leading to December from 1.93 billion at the end of its previous quarter. Facebook rebranded as Meta in October to be seen as more than just a social media company, instead focusing on the metaverse, a virtual online world where companies and users can connect and interact. I mean, with Facebook, losing users like that, I mean, it just really just speaks to the times. I mean, Facebook has been around, like I said, for 18 years. There are people who do not even use Facebook, especially, I mean, if you're a teenager, you definitely don't use Facebook. And it's like the younger the generation is, the less and less they're using Facebook. I mean, I hate to say it, but Facebook is like, it's become the old person app. You know what I mean? It's like when people go to reconnect with old people who they haven't seen, like, hey, are you dead yet? It's like something like that. But it's like the old person app now. And then, there are other apps where they have their own demographic and their own, their lanes. But yeah, it just speaks to the times, man. People ain't really rocking Facebook like that no more. That's just how it is. All right, you nerds, let's mark out.
so what you gonna do?
Goodbye and good night. Bang!
All right, you wrestling smarks, one piece of news here, pretty big. Shane McMahon reportedly is gone from WWE. Now, Shane McMahon was apparently let go by WWE this past week, according to numerous reports that popped up Wednesday morning, first by Ringside News. McMahon made his return to WWE programming this past weekend as the 28th entry in the Men's Royal Rumble, and according to Fightful Select, shout out to Sean Rossap, played a heavy role in producing the match. There have also been reports of Shane trying to set up a WrestleMania 38 match with either Bobby Lashley and or Seth Rollins. Through those plans now appear to be scrapped. McMahon initially left his position as Executive Vice President of Global Media at WWE back in 2009. Then began his own business ventures in China by launching its first video on demand and pay-per-view service, You On Demand. WWE has yet to release a formal statement on McMahon's departure, but of course, when it does hop out, they're gonna wish him all the best on his future endeavors. Yo, they gave Shane McMahon the boot. I mean, with all the rumors swirling around about McMahon being kind of erratic and changing pretty much every damn thing about the Royal Rumble that week, and of course, it wasn't widely reported, but he just lost his mom, so he probably wasn't in the best state of mind during this whole thing. But damn, he fired his own son. That's kind of crazy. But I don't put anybody in a safe space in terms of McMahon. I mean, I know one day that shoe's gonna drop and we're gonna hear that Triple H has been released from WWE, and it's gonna be a sad thing to see, man. It's gonna be real sad. WWE is it's like this slow burning thing that's gonna eventually, and it's gonna be gone. Like eventually WWE is gonna be gone. It's no longer a wrestling company anymore, and it's sad. It's really sad to see. But That's just my opinion. Best of luck to you, Shane O'Mac. But this is your boy Nix. This has been Do You Speak Geek. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you all for listening. Please be sure to listen to this podcast, subscribe to this podcast. Let your boy know what you think about this podcast. Visit the website, doyouspeakgeek.com. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Check out our YouTube channel, like the videos, and subscribe there. As always, people, live to play to win to live. I speak geek. Do you speak geek?